hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of Spinoff Adventures OtherSiders. Last time, let's see what happened last time. What happened last time, guys?
Well,
Uh,
someone had a little accident, accidentally cast a fireball that nearly killed all of us and killed the dragon and killed the wyvern we were escorting.
it's not exactly how I remembered it, but a fireball was actually involved, yeah.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, the hair on my face got singed a little, but it's all good. It's all good. Aside from the wyvern.
We're just gonna completely ignore the fact that we were attacked by a bunch of goblins that actually struck me in the first place. To be fair, that's their fault, not mine.
Yeah, that's right. You did a reaction cast that spell, so
Yeah,
Potato,
but I didn't.
potato.
But I didn't expect a fireball that just come out of nowhere.
you you casted Hellish Rebuke and then blew everyone up in front.
Yeah, how we do something with magic.
Started with strong Hellish Rebuke. I didn't know it was a fireball. I can't see it was above my head.
Uh, yeah, I can go ahead. Oh wait, no, I can't because I'm doing it on PC, but I have voice call on mobile.
It's fine. Okay. So, and you guys, I believe you guys, headed back to some of them to the alleyway, and it's Ogras going back to the alleyway to sleep, and
hmm
um,
Yep, we went back to the alleyway for Ogress, and Jericho and Odd went to go sleep at the Messenger Inn.
okay. First off, real quick.
And that's pretty much where we left off. I
Uh-huh.
think the next
hmm
day we had planned to go back to the Emerald Lions headquarters
Mhm.
to figure out what's the next course of action to do with this here wyvern egg.
Yeah. Yeah.
hmm
Mhm. Mhm. All right. So you're gonna start with Orgrass. Orgrass, give me a D100 really quick. Before you head to sleep.
Yep. All right, D100, 51.
Okay, 51. Give me perception really quick as you stumble across to your back to your little hovel of an alleyway.
All right, perception. Could Grumash give me help?
Yeah, for sure, of course.
Ooh, get it, Grumash. Help me out. 21.
Okay.
Good.
Alright. So you go into your alleyway. You see someone basically yeah, it's a little bit in the shadow because it's a little bit dark. Let me just switch it over to the dark
Good thing I have dark vision.
dank vision. There we go. It's a little bit dark. And you see this person hunched over in one of the trash trying to look for something. And you hear, God dang, I can't find it. God dang it. No. What do you do?
Is this, is this a ne'er-do-well?
Do you approach?
What did they say?
God dang, I can't find it.
They can't find it?
Yeah.
Uh, I guess I will approach.
Alright, so you slowly approach this person and you see basically, um, you see a, what's it called? A halfling woman trying to, with basically traveler's clothes, like raggedy a little bit. Um,
Mhm.
she has, like red hair and, blue eyes and, it's like a homeless person, but like, give me an insight on this woman.
All right, insight. 19.
Okay. So you could tell that this she's looking for what appears to be something very like magical in terms. Um, and she sees you approach and she looks over at you. She's like, "Nothing to see here. Go about your day."
Uh, you're. It sounds like you're looking for something. Do you want help with that?
Um, no, thank you. I just goes over. They go over and try to, you know, dig the last of the trash and everything, and then goes over to the next trash and just starts to look.
So they're basically just dumpster diving, looking for something magical.
Yes.
All right, cool. Let's see.
Uh, it would go a lot faster if you let me help.
For that, give me a persuasion.
All right. The one thing I have never been good at. Ooh. 17.
Oh wow. Let's see. Uh, she when she like she's struggling. You can tell, and she looks over. She's like, "All right, I guess you can help me out."
All right, what are we looking for?
And then I just, I would roll up my sleeves, but I'm shirtless.
Imaginary sleeves.
Yeah, you just see that happening. Oh, Grass, he has bandages around his arms, but he still rolls something up.
Yes. Um. So she says to you, "Look for a or little small like about 2-inch orb, like a green orb. I'm looking for it."
All right.
And then I'm just gonna start dumpster diving myself.
Okay. Go ahead and give me investigation with advantage.
All right, investigation with advantage. An 11.
All right. So with the help of this woman, after what appears to be like an hour dumpster driving, you finally reach to the bottom of like I guess your 10th dumpster.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of it, there's the gem that she was talking about, the the orb that she was talking about. Um,
Mm-hmm.
as you grab it, give me an Arcana check right quick.
All right, Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
Boop. 20. Dirty 20 though, but like 20.
Oh, you realize it's basically pulsating with like this green energy. And you can tell that this is a very important looking object to this woman. And she notices, she looks over, she's like, hands her, basically reaches, puts out her both of her hands. She's like, can I have that, please?
Oh, yeah, sure. What does it do?
I'm gonna hand it over.
She hands it over. She's like, oh, don't worry about it.
I mean, it's just super interesting, and it looks pretty. It looks pretty nice actually. I've always been a big fan of green myself.
Just flexes his muscular green body.
She just squints at your muscles. She's short. She's like 3 feet, like 3 feet.
Mm-hmm.
She squints. She's like, you're tall. um,
I just do another pose that accentuates my height, and I'm like,
Why, thank you.
well, let's say this is of like great importance. She says, um, I was paid to go find it.
All right. I mean, you do look like you probably would like some money. I'm not sure if that's the trash that did it to you. The trash does make everyone look a little less glamorous after all. Uh, here, I'm gonna give them like
Mm-hmm.
50 gold coins.
Yeah.
Just slowly like grabs it. Well, pockets the gem and then goes and grabs the 50 gold and just thank you. I needed this. Um. Also, I was asked by an old lady. I don't know. Don't ask questions. I just grab my jobs. But yeah.
Yeah, I personally don't ask many questions either, but that's just because none of them come to mind sometimes.
Mhm. Mhm. Um. And she nods and she's like, "Well, thank you for the help. I'm gonna go ahead and just well, actually, I'll just head in the morning. I'll just sleep over one of these dumpsters."
Oh, you can sleep by me. I keep a pretty close watch.
All right, that sounds good. Good company. Good company. Um, and she just like goes and lays on the floor right next to the dumpster. She like makes herself like very like comfy. Grandma just pops his head from your hair, like looking around, sniffs the woman for raccoon sounds.
Is it me or did they go silent?
Yeah, yeah.
Hello.
Uh,
Yeah, hello.
Hi.
we're
Yes.
still here. Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yes.
an exclamation mark came up over your icon for a second.
Oh, like
Oh no.
no internet now. So what was the last thing you heard? Sorry.
I didn't hear anything after I did made my comment actually.
Oh, the woman nods and she's like, "All right." And she goes and like lay on like I guess with the trash like um bags and stuff, and she's like makes herself comfy. Yeah.
I stay ever vigilant for as long as I can, and also look out for, more raccoons.
Okay. But you actually notice a squirrel like like popping from her hair.
Mhm.
um, and basically like kind of like also sleep like right next to her, and she just sleeps. And you say you're gonna look out.
Yeah, and I do want to state that the squirrel appearing just above. No, how do I word this? Grumash will appear with a light bulb in his hand that flickers as the idea suddenly happens to Ogras.
Yes.
A squirrel and raccoon cafe.
Oh my god, yes. And as you're standing there guarding the homeless woman, give me a perception twice.
All right, I'm gonna have Grumash also helping me out on the lookout.
Mhm. Mhm.
1, 2.
All right.
Ooh, nothing's escaping my sight.
Oh, nice. You're watching this woman, and one on the first watch, it's nothing. There's nothing happening. As for the second watch, it's about like 1 a.m. and uh, right in like in the alleyway, you can see like there's this like shadow creature. You can tell that everyone's asleep at this point. There's like this shadow creature kind of like at the edge of the alleyway, looming over for a little bit. With this like
Hmm.
eyes are kind of like um, this kind of like red tint to them. It's kind of like hunched over like with a hood and with
Does it seem particularly aggressive or evil in nature.
Give me insight.
All right. 10.
You, the way it's giving a little bit of the bad vibes, as it kind of like reaches over, with its three-clawed hand, stares at you
Mhm.
importantly. Give me a wisdom save really quick.
All right. Wisdom save.
Here we go again.
8.
8.
Yikes.
I technically got one better on the die. Let me see if I have like maybe an inspiration I can use. Nah, he doesn't have the inspirations on him.
Okay. So you start to um fall asleep right then and there, and you just flop on the floor. um, as your mind kind of like goes into this nightmare scape, and with that, I'm gonna pause it there to the tavern. All right. I believe. Okay, so where did it go? Hello.
Yep.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hmm?
So
Yeah.
where's Odd at the moment?
Uh, somewhere in the tavern, probably just getting ready to go to sleep before he actually has his nighttime meal and whatnot. So we're just gonna say he's up in the upstairs somewhere.
Okay. Oops. Okay. Wait. There we. Womp. Give me a second. Okay. There we go. Sorry. Save settings. All right. So you go upstairs, Odd.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What do you do?
Doing the nightly routines like cleaning himself, taking a nice bath, brushing his teeth and whatnot. So he's taking care of that at the moment. He'll be out in a few minutes.
Okay. Cool. Jericho, you are sound asleep.
Yep.
As you're sound asleep, as you're in the edge of like sleep, give me a wisdom save really quick.
That wisdom save.
Yes, please.
Okay. Where are you? There you are.
I'm praying for a net 20 for whoever's rolling.
15.
15. All right. So
Not bad.
15. So at first there's like, I guess, voices that you can hear, creepy whispers, but then a shadow figure kind of like looming over with red eyes, but then it disappears, and you just have a regular dream.
Okay.
Yeah. And as you do that, you're sound asleep with no problem at all. With Odd, uh, after you come out of getting your routine,
Mm-hmm.
what is Odd thinking?
That was an eventful day. I really wish there was another way to use my magic and not cause bad things to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, I guess I'll figure it out eventually. But I shouldn't worry about that, cause tomorrow I start my big boy exercises.
Big boy exercises.
Sounds weird when I say that, but I don't really know what else to call whatever Ogress does. but it might help.
The whole like
All this
Mulan
thing is making me
montage.
hungry. All this thing is making me hungry now. I'll probably go make myself a sandwich real quick.
Okay. So you go downstairs. Eterna is basically closing for the night. But the kitchen is still open, and she looks at you. She's like, "Hey, um, you can."
Hey,
Mhm.
can you do you do you mind making me a sandwich or something, or I could just go back and do it myself. I know you're busy closing up shop at the moment.
I could make you a sandwich. I could pause this here, and I could come back to it.
Yeah, and also, can we talk for a moment?
Sure, of course. What's up? And she goes over and goes and prepares lunch. I mean the sandwich while you guys talk. We could walk and talk. What's up?
Okay. Um. So, this is just a thought, and it might be kind of weird, but what would you say if I were to, you know, go out and do more things outside of the city or outside of the country?
I mean, if it's what you need to do, I don't mind as long as you're safe. Um, are you going
Do you
away
think
somewhere?
I'm a safe person to be around?
I think so. I'm not sure about the others, but
Um, maybe my memory's a bit hazy, but has there been any incidents where I used my magic and things went awry?
I believe I think it was twice. I someone tripped over, but it's no biggie, I think. And she kind of like goes and does the thing with the sandwich. It looks at Odd.
Wait, they tripped over something?
They tripped over their lace.
Oh,
Mhm. And she kind of like thinks for a bit. There was a fog cloud that one time.
oh yeah, that happened, didn't it?
Yes.
Made doing the gardening a little bit more difficult than I would have liked. It's
Mm.
very thick.
But like sometimes you know unexpected things happen, and sometimes we're not prepared for it, which is fine. I mean, that's how life is sometimes.
Yeah, well, something embarrassing kind of happened earlier today, and I'm kind of ashamed of it. I,
Raises
for
her
lack of
eyebrows.
a better word, I basically almost made it so I wouldn't be here anymore.
She just slowly puts down the sandwich knife. Looks odd, concerned. What do you What do you mean?
So, well, you know that thing that tieflings do when we get hurt and then we get mad and then we burn things?
Yes.
It burned a little bit too hot. And, from what my companions were telling me, aside from the egg that we were carrying that I managed to keep safe, everything else pretty much burnt to death.
Wait, burnt like everything, like
I killed the mother wyvern that was watching over the egg.
with that her face kind of like droops a little bit. Uh,
Not on purpose, mind you. It didn't do anything. It was actually sleep. That doesn't really help much.
um, she kind of like shakes her head a little bit, but she's like, it was an accident, Odd.
Yeah, but it's just things like that's been happening a lot recently over the years, and it. Well, do you think they left because of how wild things get?
Mm, and who knows? Maybe, perhaps. And she kind of
Mm.
like shrugs and
Yeah, I figured as much. But that's okay. I can work on it, right?
yeah, I'm pretty
Like
sure.
this is something that can be controlled, right? This not just a thing that just happens out of nowhere when I don't expect it.
Magic can definitely be honed for sure. And perhaps things won't blow up in your face at one point.
Uh, yeah, yeah. I think I get it.
And as someone that
So I
doesn't, you're saying
uh,
sorry.
I will. Well, you can go ahead and start. I'll tell you what I was planning a little bit later. You sound like you had something wise and important to say. That's why I usually come to you for these
The
type of things.
um, sorry about that, but no, normally I don't. Well, I'm not a magic user. I'm, a rogue, and it's just like um, I think of, just don't think on it too much. All right.
I'll try, but thinking on a lot of things is kind of what I do. Kind of part of the reason why I'm so worried about this place and worried about where my parents are and stuff like that.
She nods, and then she kind of like starts on the sandwich. A suggestion.
But
What's up?
but I figure that maybe if I don't need to rely on my magic so much, it wouldn't cause them any problems, right? So I decided to start training with a monk.
Oh, raises her eyebrows. Um, Who's gonna train you though?
Do you remember that Ogras guy that came a few days ago?
Oh yeah, yeah, the one with the stick.
Yeah, he's gonna teach me the art of the stick.
Oh, oh, that's great. I'm happy for you.
Well, not exactly. That's just like a funny way of putting it. I'm more so just using it as an excuse to kind of like, he tries to flex his scrawny muscles. Fix this.
Right. She's also flexes, but like, it's not as much as Algrest. Yeah, you might need a little bit of exercise. It's a tiny tad.
Well, yeah, that's my plan. And apparently, I gotta go take care of a few other things outside of town. And who knows, the experience might actually be helpful. Originally, I was just gonna be just doing a job over at the guild, but maybe expanding the horizon might be a good thing.
Hmm. Plans are plans, and well, you might learn some new things along the way. Who knows? maybe you get to meet dragons.
Not exactly on the to-do list, but considering the fact of the circumstances, I might have no choice. But I think the most important thing is that I don't seem, well, like a burden, you know?
Oh, you're definitely not a burden. I assure you. But
Thanks, E.
but she can like pats Otto on the back. You got this. I believe in you. And she goes and basically goes and not there we go. There's the sandwich. Give you the sandwich. Now you go rest up,
Hey.
eat the sandwich, and if you want to talk in the morning, we can talk in the morning if you want to.
I appreciate that, thanks.
Welcome.
No, seriously, thank you, E.
You're welcome, O.
Oh, sounds weird.
Odd.
Hmm.
I meant to say odd.
But it's fine.
Alright.
I actually haven't heard that name since we were kids.
Right. Yes, when we were kids, kind of like pensive about it. The good times.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and eat this and go take a nap. You be safe going home or wherever you're gonna sleep.
Alright then, we'll do. See you in the morning, Odd.
All right. Have a good night. Eat. He begins to eat the sandwich.
Alright.
Nom, nom, nom,
Oh
nom.
no. Alright. So you go eat the sandwich. Then
Eat that there sandwich. Yep.
and you head over upstairs, go to bed after that. And everyone rests up. Long rest after that. For Argrast, the only thing you remember is that you knocked out you had a nightmare about basically shadow person eating some people, and then black.
Hmm. All right, so I do wake up though now, right?
Yes. Going back to Argrast.
Right there. That funeral was way too real.
Um, you give me a perception check really quick.
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
Could I have Grumash help me out on this one?
He is also groggy from sleep, so probably not.
All right, cool. 23.
Really? Alright. You realize that the old lady is not. Oh, I mean, the lady is not there. Like the homeless girl is not there.
Is there any signs of a struggle or being dragged?
Um, give me an investigation.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and shake Grumash awake and ask him to help me on this one.
He pops.
Grimrosh, buddy,
He pops.
the
His
nice
head.
lady is missing.
He pops his head a little bit. Like kind of like sniffs his nose. Now you have advantage.
An 11.
11.
God, we are not the smartest bunch.
Okay. You, uh, when you look over, you just see basically some tracks, some muddy tracks, going away from the alloy and then like disappearing.
I would like to follow said tracks until their disappearance.
Okay. So you go and you follow these tracks. These human, I mean these.
Where exactly am I after I follow the tracks, though?
What happened? Hello? What happened? Hello?
Can any of you hear Reiki?
Anybody do what?
Wait, well, hold on.
Sorry. I
Can
didn't-
anybody hear Reiki?
Hello?
No, I can't hear Reiki at the moment. Hello?
Yes.
There we go.
Welcome back.
What was the last thing I said?
I know I asked you where I am after I follow the tracks that disappear, so
Okay. So you go and you um follow the tracks of these little halfling feet. Um you to the end of the alleyway, which is a little bit long, and they go about to the left, and then until basically just 10 of the footsteps, and then it stops there. And you look up, there's um it's basically another alleyway.
alright. Does any of the trash look disturbed, like they've been dumpster diving again?
Um, as you look around, give me one more investigation. You look at the trash.
Hello?
Yes. Yes.
I think
We
you're away
can't.
from the mic. Yeah, we can't hear you because I think you're away from the mic.
Hello.
Yeah.
How about now?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey. Sorry, my mic is being weird. Okay. So yeah, give me an investigation one.
Alright. Me and Gumash are working together. They're working this case together. 12.
12.
It's
You see that some of the trash is disturbed, and then like someone was in the middle of it of dumpster diving, and then stopped.
mm-hmm. Alright. What do I want to try and do now? If only there was a way that I could track them down. Uh, let's see here. Could I see? Oh, I don't think I'd be able to tell how long it's been since the trash has been moved. It's like way too. I'd need like a whole magic device to try to figure that out. Are there any more signs of anything that could lead me somewhere?
Um, you also see like this black gunk on the floor, like where the steps were.
All right. Uh, could I see what this black gunk is? Like, just try and guess what it is.
Okay. That'll be an insight.
All right, insight. Uh, and can I have Grumage help me out? Like, help me examine it.
Yeah. So basically, he helps you out with this. Go ahead and give me an advantage roll. Oh.
Net 20.
Okay. So you can definitely tell this is from as you heard about like those ooze creatures,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like kind of like a. How can I explain this? Similar to like a black pudding.
Hmm. All right. After figuring this all out, could I look for someone who would seem like they'd be proficient in tracking down something like a black pudding or a slime or an ooze creature?
All right. So give me an investigation.
All right. Come on, Grumash. We must find this individual. They might be in danger.
Like Pabu from Avatar, he just does all these little like raccoon noises and like um basically running around in your hair.
Me and him just looking together. 17. First time we're pulling our smarts together.
Yeah. All right. So you look around and there seems to be you look around. It's like about 60 feet, 60 to 70 feet. There's this gruff-looking guy, human guy. He's wearing like a coat and like a top hat, kind of like a hat. Um, and he's very edgy looking. Um, and he has a little like I guess a little bit of a what do you call it? That like face mask a little bit. And he's wearing goggles and he's just sitting there with what looks like to be a mechanical dog.
All right, cool. With some of the black pudding still on my finger from, scraping it up and looking and examining it,
Yes.
I'm just gonna dash for the whopping total of 110 feet. I
Mhm.
think that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna dash to this guy, do a quick slide as the rest of the movement
Mhm.
just sort of disperses because I can't, I don't need all of it to catch up to him.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and look at this man and go,
You, sir, what do you know about black puddings and whatever this ooze creature this thing is?
Um, he gets startled a little bit, but then he looks at Argus. He's like, "Yes, what of it?" He says, "Is there some monsters afoot?"
I think so. I had helped this individual last night before some weird creature forced me to sleep. And a bunch of terrible things happened in my dreams. But that's not the most important part. I woke up and I couldn't find them. I tried tracking them down, and it led me to this.
Where do you find the ooze? He looks at your fingers like, is that? Show me the ooze. He says.
yeah, and then I'm gonna take him back to the dumpster.
Okay. And he's like, and he just goes and just basically investigates it for a second. Grabs like a bunch of like utensils from I guess his coat because you give me an Arcana really quick to see if there's any like magic on him.
All right, cool. Rubash did his job. Let's roll this normally. 18.
You could tell that this dude's coat is basically a coat of holding. He's like, okay, let's see. Eventually, he says, "Oh yes, this is from a black pudding. Yes, from a black pudding." And then just goes over. I think, there's n- there's no blood at all, which is oddly disturbing. He says, but it's definitely a black ooze that came here. And he looks around. Mm, and he basically like puts on basically like pushes a button in one of his goggles and just looks at the ooze. Yes. It looks like they went over there. He like points over to basically the other direction.
I look to where he's pointing.
And you see basically kind of like a gate. It's like, I guess, um thrown open, leading to like the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
I see. Do you know how long it's been since they left?
it's been about like 5 hours since I left, give or take. He says.
Understood. Thank you.
You welcome.
And then I'll just get down into a running position, and then I'm just gonna start dipping with 110 feet of movement in that direction, and just
As
keep on
if
running until I find the.
you just hear him say, "I would rather take friends if I were you." Oh,
the just looks up at Grumash.
I have some. Get them, Grumash. You must gather our friends and help us.
I send Grumash to get Oh God and Jericho.
and kind of like does this little salute and just goes over and on the way just to book it too, like towards them, and you just running towards that. Alright. Going back to the other half of the party. Jericho, you wake up.
Alrighty.
Alright. You wake up. And it is also Odd wakes up. Both of you wake up. And you basically hear like a commotion. Actually, no. Give me perception first.
Okay.
Alrighty. Where are you? There you are.
18.
Cool.
Nat 1.
Oh wow.
Oh no!
Yes. Uh, we're back at it again. I see.
Jericho is too groggy to hear, but then just hears a commotion outside of the messenger. Um, and you hear kind of like Eterna be like, "Whose raccoon is this?"
Huh? Raccoon? Takes a peek outside. Does he notice a raccoon outside of his window?
Yeah, you see, Eterna carrying the there's this raccoon. Be like, "Whose raccoon is this?" And
Now, does this raccoon look familiar to Odd? Or is it
uh,
just a normal raccoon?
it's familiar to Odd. Yeah, you can tell this is Garbage.
Wait, what? Why is Ramash? Why are you here? Where's Ogress?
He basically like just give me an insight. He's just trying to make all these like gestures and stuff. He's like,
Start hearing Courage Cowley dog noises.
Oh no!
um,
That's an 8.
oh no. So you just get a little bit of just basically someone's Odd is in trouble. I mean, Ogress is in trouble. Sorry, Orc is in trouble. Orc guy is in trouble.
Okay. Where did he go?
Kind of like runs around. Well, basically wiggles out of Eterna's like arms. It just rolls around and basically starts to kind of like hop a bit towards this this direction here.
You know what? Attorney,
Mhm.
bring him inside, but away from. There's no customers here. Yeah, just bring him inside. I'll be right downstairs.
Got it. Just slowly like, let me see if she catches Grimash. Oh, yeah, just catches him. Be like, okay, buddy. She goes inside finally. As for
I guess.
Jericho, it is at this. Or where are you at Jericho?
Uh, I didn't hear the commotion, so I'm still like, I'm awake, but like I'm still like getting myself like together,
Yeah.
still like getting like my clothes on
Okay.
and stuff.
All right.
You need a cup of coffee, my dude.
And as you do that, give me another perception check. Perception check. As you're like kind of like looking out the window while you're dressing up.
Oh, me?
No.
Okay.
Oh no.
No, I did it
What was
again.
it? You
It was
net
a
one again?
Oh
Yes.
god.
Oh no.
You don't.
How,
No, you don't-
how does that?
You don't see anything out of the window. It's
Oh, Grass and
it's
Grimace are
foggy.
dead to him.
Oh no.
Another day in paradise.
Yes. And you kind of like hear a knock though on the door.
I
You,
open it up.
you hear someone say, "Room service. This is Ignacio."
It's open.
It opens it. Basically, it's a grung, which is a frog folk with the top hat. Hello. He just kind of like brings in like I guess like a cart full of like clean linen. Like, I'm gonna change your towels, okay?
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Little like frog bumbles up and just like goes over to the bathroom and just starts to do his job.
All right, I'll go ahead and I'll actually step out of my room into like the actual tavern now.
Okay. And you walk into the hallway of those rooms. You see, I believe, you bump into Odd on your way out.
Hey, what's got you in a hurry?
Actually, funny enough, you see that, and Odd is literally doing the dumb thing of trying to put on a shoe while he's about to come down the stairs.
Oh no.
Downstairs.
Uh.
Give me an acrobatic to see if you're able to.
That's on you, Odd, and you know it.
I know.
Oh no.
This was
Oh,
all
boy.
intentional.
Yep.
Oh my
Oh
Nine.
my god.
Okay, so you finally you hop, I guess, on the first step, and then you finally grab the shoe into your foot, but then you just tumble down the stairs.
Hey, Jack, I was just about to look at that. You just hear a bunch of clangs on the stairs.
Your girl's just outside of the door. She's like, "Oh hey, oh odd, oh god." What's up?
Fine. I'm fine. That'll get the blood pumping. Ow. Anyway, we gotta go.
Okay. I'll take care of the tavern.
Appreciate you, thanks. Brumash. Can you point me in the direction of where Ogras went?
Quickly like nods and just goes on your head, and then just points.
Huh, so that's what that feels like. But yeah, Jericho, apparently Ogras is in trouble. We gotta go.
I wanted to try to grab myself some breakfast, but all right, let's go rescue your friend.
Here's a breakfast to go. Says their turn. Just give you a little bento box, like wrapped in a cloth. Here you go.
You're a lifesaver.
You're welcome.
That's why she works here.
And then she gives one to Odd as well. You get
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. You go get him. Also, here's an extra bento for Ogress.
I could sit. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. All right.
Well.
Bolt out the door.
Good luck, guys.
Well, thanks. We'll need it.
All right. And you head over.
I
Okay.
state that as Ogrest is running through the forest, he's breaking some twigs that are in his way.
All right. Let me grab. Why do I have the snail here still? Why do I have this snail here still? I'll just delete that off the map.
Are you talking about the Ogrest token?
No, the snail. Alright. Where you at? Okay. I don't have a map for this yet, but I will eventually. The forest.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Okay, so Ogress is running. Jericho, Odd, give me an athletics check as Gurmaush is leading you.
Oh Lord, here we go again. You said athletics, right?
Nice.
Oh my God, Odd is so out of shape.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we rolled a 24 this time.
Alright. So Jericho is basically in front of Odd and Odd trying to keep up and everything. Gurmash hops on top of Jericho's head and she just like goes and like eventually you see like you bob and you weave into the alleyways, crazy, and a lot of people are basically like they're like is there a marathon going on? Oh my god.
Well, apparently one of our friends is in trouble. This raccoon here is is leading our way.
The people so the people that you like running past, they're like processing what the fuck. As you do so, you're running, and eventually give me one more athletics, cause it's a little bit far.
I trust in you, Odd. You can do it.
You can do it.
Oh my God, Odd is
Never
out of shape.
mind.
Oh my
The
god,
same roll.
bro. Alright. Alright, give me a second here. Okay.
What about Jericho? What did you get?
Oh, both of us supposed to go roll? My
Athletics.
bad.
Yeah, second athletics check. Yeah,
No!
Oh my god.
14.
Oh, I rolled a 14. It looked like a 1 for a second. I was about to have a conniption.
Alright, so you're running at Oz is difficulty to basically catch up. And as you do that, give me a second. You switch now.
Meanwhile, Ogrest out here just running a whole marathon with no hesitation.
Basically, yeah.
Man, I got like no running for him. He's running with his arms just kind of just swinging. It's not even like propelling his motion and shit.
Interesting. Alright. Boop, boop, boop. Where do you go? Oh, there you are.
One moment.
DM things be like, huh?
I I could technically run faster if I decided to use key points to get there. But that's key points, and I might need them for whatever we're gonna deal with in a moment.
Feelings. I don't know. Hold on, it's giving me a bit.
I am back.
Welcome back.
All right. Just give me a second. Sorry, it's taking me a bit. Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. Sorry. Okay. So you're running, and then you somehow you bump into Orcrast. You guys bump into Orgrast. And you catch up. So he's actually you go and you bump the back of Orgrast. You guys meet. As you do that, go ahead and you could interact and stuff.
Explain why Brewmash had to come get us and bring us all the way out here. Truly, Mori, for this.
There's a halfling in danger. You must go and see and protect.
Proceeding to dash 110 feet forward.
Dang. As you're doing this, give me a perception, guys, as you're going through the. I guess now it's a forest.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna roll this, and then I gotta disappear for about 5 minutes.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna have Grumash roll his own perception because Grumash does have a character sheet.
Hmm.
Me and Grumash not too far apart, actually.
Alrighty. 19 perception, 21 perception. Alrighty.
It's hilarious. Me and Grumash got the highest perception rolls.
Perception. So as you're going, I guess Odd is like trying to catch up at the same time. Ogras, Jericho, Gramash can first of all hear oozy sounds somewhere in about like 50 feet ahead.
Mhm.
And you hear kind of like a scream, which Orgras is familiar with the person's voice already.
Mhm.
Um, and as you hear that, what do you guys do?
If it's only 50 feet, then I'll go ahead and move to the stream.
Okay. So as you arrive,
Uh.
and Jericho, what's up?
I was gonna say. I was like, and I'll just go ahead. I know a clue what's going on, so I'll just keep following.
You go and follow, and you follow. You go in this clearing. Um, as okay. So what you see now is a you see three things. You see a little bit of a, I guess, a big ooze monster. Um, basically throwing up like the halfling, unconscious halfling. basically the ooze pulling out what looks like to be the orb and just giving it to another person that's like there, a hooded person. What looks like to be. Let me just grab it here. The ooze and this and this very a shady looking character, kind of like grabbing um the 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 orb, little orb, and he's like, "Well done, my minion. They won't be able to piece that together any longer. Just two more pieces to go." And he just goes over and like puts the gem in their robes for a bit. What do you guys say?
All right. Is there anything thoughtfully planned that you would like to do, Jericho?
Uh, let me think here for a quick second.
I'm back, by the way.
Awesome, cool.
Welcome
Yeah.
back.
One
So,
second.
what?
Hold on one second. I'll be back. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, so quick
you-
recap.
Yes.
Counting all of us.
Okay, done.
And that means that they also haven't seemingly reacted to our appearance.
Alright. You guys, you see this, and I guess, Odd just goes and, finally catches up with everyone else. And, first of all, do they see, this person sees you?
Do you want us to roll stealth checks if you want to stay hidden?
Yep, for sure.
All right.
Okay.
I rolled a 2, even though that doesn't look like a 2 from my angle.
18 stealth.
I think they're gonna find us.
Stealth check. Oh my god. You're.
I don't know. It was leaning on its side. It looked like it was gonna be a 12. I don't know.
Mhm.
Alright. So, as you guys are there and you try to be sneaky about it, this figure just now looks over at you. You know I can see you, right?
Now stay away from me, friend, and give back what is yours.
I came here for what I need, so this little halfling isn't gonna be. Might as well feed them to my ooze here.
Run over to the halfling
Hmm.
and then spend an action to make them all do a, let's see, what is it? A wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty. 16.
Uh, that passes. If they're immune to frighten, they don't even have to worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
But both of them, anything within 30 feet of me has to make it. Which I think you guys are just outside of reach. Yeah, you're at 40 and 45
Okay.
with these two.
With that, give me initiative, and yeah, well, give me initiative, and we'll call it a day. To be continued.
All right. I rolled an 18 on initiative.
Alrighty, let me add you guys to the thing.
I got 16.
Add turn.
It's weird that my dice rolls don't show up in the roll 20 thing.
Did
Uh,
you click the B that's right next to send in the roll 20?
The B that's right next to send. Where is? Uh,
Do you have Beyond 20?
no, I do not.
That would be
Oh,
the biggest thing. You need Beyond 20 to send from Roll 20 to, or from D&D Beyond to Roll 20.
oh, okay. All right. Then never mind then.
Let me open up the stats. Let me in. Give me a slight second as this thing is.
But yeah, Ogras just looks furious at these two individuals as he activated Hour of Reaping, which is what the Wisdom save is.
Yeah. There we go. Before they roll, they have to do the never. Wait, hold on. I put advanced toggle and whisper toggle. Okay. Wow. Okay. The ooze is a -1. And as for this,
Well,
How do you -1 initiative?
well, it has a low modifier, a -3 to its to its Dex modifier. It rolled a 2. Well, we don't have to worry about these guys going first.
alrighty,
Oh gosh.
a -1. I said that. Alright. It is on then Jericho, Ogras, and then Mystery Person, and then Black Ooze, and yeah. So that is it for the session, guys.
All right.
And so yeah, that is end of episode. What episode is this? We'll figure it out.
Eventually.
I think it's 5 now, right?
Yeah.